What's good, everybody? Rhetorical question life. My name is Heavy Brian. Welcome to my channel. And if this is your second or third or 20th time coming to my channel, welcome back. How's everybody doing today? Rhetorical question. You're doing amazing today. You got to wake up today. You're breathing. You're alive. Man, like, it's all kinds of good stuff, man. You made it to day 3 in this week. Yeah. I'm releasing this on Tuesday. You know, a lot of people think that Tuesday, the second day of the week, is a Monday. So, depending on how you look at the week, like the first day of the week for me is Sunday. Some people, the first day of the week is Monday. But the first day of the week for me is Sunday, so I'm going to day 3. Yeah, right now I'm driving through the back roads of a truck-safe back road of Virginia. I'm heading to North Carolina to go pick up a load take back to Washington State. Yeah, man. So, like, when you're driving, if you're a truck driver or whatever, you always got to make sure that the roads you take are safe for a truck. You know, always check your weights. Always check, you know, like get a trucking GPS or download the Hammer app, which will tell you what roads are safe for semi-trucks. Or you can go on trucking. Keep on Trucking or one of those online trucking apps that that have maps on there that will show you which roads are safe for trucks. Some of these apps you gotta pay for. The Hammer app is free. They accept donations, but for the most part, the Hammer app is free, and it shows you how to get to certain places. Now, the only downside of the Hammer app is that sometimes it'll lead you down a road that's longer than a truck-approved road. But today it did. But this road right here, it did not. Like right now, I'm heading down Virginia State Route 40, heading westbound to the 85 south. Man. Like, bro, this is what I like about. This is another thing I love about doing this job, man. It's just driving down, just driving in general. I enjoy driving. I love to drive. I like seeing new places and enjoying different sights, man. Especially looking at the landscape and the trees and the just the different environments and different settings around the country, man. It's like sometimes I'll be driving down the back roads, right? And I'll find a truck stop and a diner or a restaurant, and it'll be cool as hell. I know some places you gotta be weird cautious of, because you don't want to go down the wrong back roads and end up in Deliverance. You don't want to deal with that, or end up in the Hills Have Eyes or whatever, or a wrong turn, or end up at the Bates Motel. Yeah, but you just gotta keep your wits about you, when you're driving down these roads. But for the most part, from what I've experienced mostly, it's a lot of beautiful places around this country, a lot of beautiful roads. Sometimes I'll be driving down the road. Sometimes I'll be down here down in the south, and I'll go on the wrong. I'll go not the wrong back road, but a shortcut, and then I'll pass by a place that used to be a plantation or something. And I'm like, dang, man, this sucks. It sucks that used to happen for people. But to get back to a lighter topic. Yeah, man, I'm heading down these back roads here in Virginia, the trees, the houses, and everything. I'm like, man, bro, it's beautiful, some nice places down here, man. I hope it's safe for me. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, enough of the dark stuff, But yeah, man, I don't know, family. You guys are on here watching these videos, you guys gotta leave more comments, man. Cause I really wanted to know some of y'all opinions on things, because I'm most of these videos just me ranting and giving my opinion and showing y'all, the beautiful country that we live in, the places that we stay in. I gotta milk these last videos. I gotta milk these next videos that I'm posting for what it's worth, because who knows when, the next company I go work for, if I go work for another company or whatever, the next place I go to work for, let's say, they don't allow you to film while driving, because you don't want to be out here on the road, filming on the road, touching your phone, and then like your company has forward-facing cameras, and then they find out that you can mess around on your phone, and then that's your job, especially if it pays well, you know. I think I know Walmart. I don't work for Walmart, but I heard that Walmart has forward-facing cameras, and you can't be touching your phone and everything. You can't be on your phone while you're driving. And well, you shouldn't be on your phone when you're driving at all. Like me, I pull over, like I started recording this video. I pull over at a random gas station, and then like I'll press play. I'll start driving, and then like about 5 minutes down the road, I'll start talking and saying what I gotta say. And then like I won't cut it back off until I get to the truck stop or another area where it's like safe for me to touch the phone, it's safe for me to pull over and stuff. But yeah, like what the hell am I talking about? I'm just ranting right now, rambling. I just want to show you all the back roads of Virginia. This is Virginia State Route 40, and like if you are a truck driver, if you're a driver, or you drive for work, you travel for work, you work for transportation, always make sure that the roads that you drive down, one, will get you to where you need to go. Well, one, are safe for the size and the configuration of your truck or whatever you're driving. And two, make sure it'll get you to where you need to get to quicker. So first, make sure it's safe. And second, make sure that it'll get you to where you need to get to quicker. Because you don't want to be sightseeing while you're out here working. You gotta be very cognizant of your time when you're out here trucking. So it's not just going on a road trip and seeing and sightseeing. Like at the end of the day, you still got a job to do. You still got to get to where you need to get to, make it to your appointment on time, deliver to your receivers on time. You got to. Because if you don't, then you end up getting a bad reputation with your company, and then you end up getting worse runs. And if your performance gets even worse, they can let you go. Some of these jobs that you go to, like some of these companies that you go to, they are like at-will companies, which means like they can fire you at will. If they wanted to fire, they can fire you for any reason. That's what at-will means. So when you go apply for a job, any job, whether that's truck driving or any trucking career, make sure the company that you work for is an at-will company. No matter how much they pay, make sure they're not an at-will company. Like I said, like these at-will places can fire you for any reason. Now, major companies like Walmart and Target, or like you're working at like a Costco or Amazon or whatever, like they're not at-will companies. They can't just fire you for whatever reason. But if you're working for a smaller company, you live in a state where like they can just like fire you at will, then you got to make sure that you're drawing your P's and Q's, that you're doing your job well enough to where they can't just fire you for whatever reason. But yeah, man, like right now we're just driving through the back roads, heading to Interstate 85 South, and right now there's a car in front of me going. The speed limit is 55. I'm going 55. This person's going. Yeah, the speed limit is now 80. Yeah, sometimes, like, I used to get, like, a little annoyed by some of the drivers, especially four-wheel drivers. And then when you finally drive around them, you're just mad. You see it's an old person or something like that. If it's an older person, I usually get less mad because, they're older. Their reflexes aren't what they used to be. So you can't get mad. Like, cut the old people some slack. But every now and then, I'll pass somebody up, and then it'll just be some idiot on his phone, on their phone, just texting and driving, or like watching, or watching like some stuff on YouTube. I mean, like, look, man, like, I appreciate the support, but if you're watching one of my videos, please don't watch my videos while driving. Okay, please do not do that. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single one of my subscribers and viewers and people who you like the video, but please do not watch my videos while you are driving, okay? It's dangerous, and then the next thing you know, like you're driving slow in a lane, and you're not paying attention, and then you're basically making people late for work, or making guys like me late for the delivery time. So just don't drive while you're distracted, okay? Please don't do that. Okay, appreciate every single last one of y'all. I think I'm going to continue this video. I'm going to keep recording until well, actually, I think I'll make this video a little bit longer until I get to Interstate 85, and then that's probably when I'll edit the rest of the video out. But yeah, man, like driving through the country, man, is like one of the best things in the world. Like truck driving, like trucking is for people. Like I've said it before, but trucking is for people who love to drive. You know, not only love to drive, but love to travel too. You have to love driving, man. You have to love traveling. You have to love seeing new places. You have unconditional love for whatever it is you do. No matter what you do in this life, for money or for a career, you have to have unconditional love for it. Because if you don't have any love for whatever it is you're doing in this life, as a career, because think about it, man, you're spending the majority of your time. Time is the most valuable thing that we have in this world. I mean, yeah, there's family, there's friends, there's relationships and all that, but like, you know, but overall, man, time, but you need time to spend time with those people. You know, you need time to like do things that you want to do with your friends and family and your loved ones. You gotta like have time to spend with your significant other. Time is the highest factor, you know? And like, so when you're working at these jobs, or wherever you're working at, whatever you're doing for a living, you gotta make sure that you're gonna be spending your time, the majority of your time, at these places, right? So it would make sense for you to love what you do, right? Because like, I see people out here who just like, some people just like, they can just like, oh, well, I'm making good money, so I'm doing good, you know, and like they're using that money to like, you know, to finance a hobby that they love, or to finance, you know, to you know, take care of their family. So the fact that the job is giving them the money and the income to support their family is that they love is enough for them, you know, and that's great. But if you're working somewhere and you don't like what you do, then you're going to be like, you know, some people, not everybody, but for some people, that can lead to misery, that can lead to depression, that can lead to repressed emotions, that can lead to the abuse of alcohol and drugs, or worse, you could end up, you know, causing self-harm to yourself or harm to others. We don't want you doing that. Like, nobody deserves to be like, you know, like children deserve to be loved, your spouse deserves to be loved. You have to give that love, you have to give give yourself to those people, you know? You shouldn't, because if you're working at a job that you don't like, and you're making this money so you can support your family, guess what? You have become a beast of burden. Now you're saying, well, I'm doing it for my family. Like, no, stop, don't say that. Because then you are becoming a beast of burden. You are becoming a person. Your only objective is to, like, you know, to support your family. That's your only reason why you're working the job, and you hate your job. You're becoming a beast of burden. You know, you're no better than a tool. You know, and I don't want you to be a tool. You shouldn't want to be a tool. You are a human being. You are a person. You matter. Okay. Like I said in my last video, in one of my last videos, I said that you weren't special, which is true. Every single person can do great things in their life. And you have to be a person who is doing what you love. You should do what you do for a living, not just because it pays good money or because, you know, it puts money in your pocket because it supports your family, but because you love to do it. All right? If you don't care about what you're doing for a living, then you need to find a job or find a career that does like let you, you know, express yourself and lets you like fulfill whatever desire that it is that you have, you know. And you know, because like I said, man, I see a lot of guys out here, a lot of people, and a lot of women too, a lot of people out here who work jobs they hate because they gotta take care of their kids, they gotta take care of their spouse, they gotta take care of their loved ones, they gotta take care of people who are like, oh yeah, we're on the 85 South now. We're on I-85, we're heading southbound to North Carolina. We should be at our destination in about an hour or so. This video we're not going on for an hour. I'm just saying stuff. But yeah, man, you have to like do something that you love for a living, that you like to do for a living. Okay. Some people say, oh, well, do what you love for a living, what you're passionate about for a living, and that's just gonna lead to you. Then you have to make money towards it and add stress to it. I disagree. I respectfully disagree. I love to drive. I love to travel. I like seeing new places every single day, And like when you're trucking, and like I just really realized I like camping too, man. It's like trucking is almost like, if you're a truck driver, over the road truck driver, it's almost like sleepaway camping, because you're away from home for a week, for like weeks, for days, weeks, even months. You're out here like, living on the road, living at truck stops, living at rest areas, living on like, truck parking areas like in the middle of nowhere, and like that. And for some people, like, it's not for everybody. Anybody can do it, but it's not for everybody. I'm not special, okay? Anybody can do my job, but not everybody should do my job, because for some people this is stressful. You're away from home long periods of time, and you end up it gets rough out here, man. Like I said, make sure what you do for a living, you love what you do for a living. Make sure you like what you do for a living. Make sure you care about what you do for a living, because if you don't care about what you do for a living, and you don't care about what you like to do, then you're going to end up miserable. I know, I've worked around people who are miserable. I've been around people. I've known people who are just basically, they've seen themselves as a beast of burden. And the only time they get any kind of happiness is when they're at a bar, or they're at away from their family, or when they're just like numbed out watching TV or going to go fishing. Like I've seen, I know people who get more joy and pleasure out of hanging out with their friends than they do when hanging out with their wife and kids, or their husband and their kids, or whatever. I know people who would rather be out all night, just doing who or what knows what, than being at home with their family. You should have a family because you love your family. Your family is not I guess I gotta do it. A chore. Your family is not a chore. Playing with your kids should not be a chore. Loving your significant other should never be a chore. Okay? And you should love your family. You should care about your family. You should want to have your family because that's what you want. Okay? And if you're just doing what your dad or your granddad did, or what people came before you did, it's like, no, man, that ain't real love. It's not. I mean, yeah, they put food on the table, put clothes on your back, and took care of you. But if you never went fishing or played catch or played or hanging out with your parents, or if you never went out, and I'm not gonna sit here and put my perception of the situation. I'm just saying you should want to love. You should want to be around your family. You're done for the day at work. You should want to play with your kids. You should want to be around your significant other. You should want these things, man. Because if it's not your family shouldn't be a chore. That's all I'm trying to say. This is just my opinion. This is set in stone. That's just how I see it. Your family shouldn't be a chore. You should love the people that you be around, and when you're done working, you should your life should be complete. Because when you love what you do for a living, and you love you're with the person that you love after you get off of work and everything, that's when you have a complete life. You love what you do, you love your family, and life is good. That's when you live a whole life. When you love what you do for a living, and you love people that you're around most of the time. But yeah, I'm gonna stop my rant I'm on the I-85. I don't know when I'm gonna be in North Carolina. I'm not gonna check the GPS because I'm not gonna, I mean, the GPS will show me. GPS will show me where how far I am from North Carolina once I log off this video. But thank you all for watching again. I appreciate every single last one of you. You guys are all like, you know, like I said, like you guys aren't. But like I said, we as people, we are not special, but you guys are special to me. You guys come on these videos, you watch these videos, we don't have to. You guys subscribe to the channel, you know, you guys check out my stuff, and I appreciate every single last one of you, you know. Well, I really do, because like it's really like, you know, for a long time I've been procrastinating about starting a YouTube channel, and I was like, you know what, like, I don't know what I want to put out, like I don't know any funny dances, I'm not like, you know, I'm not like music or whatever. You know what, like I just like said F it, you know, and just did it, you know, and just put stuff out. Maybe these videos do something for you guys. And I hope it does something for you guys. You know, like gives you information, or you guys like laughing at my stutter or whatever, or you guys enjoy like or intrigued by actually legitimately intrigued by what I have to say. I mean, I hope this is doing something for y'all in a positive way. And I hope all you guys have a great day and a prosperous day. Peace and blessings.